When George Walker Bush left the White House, many believed his chapter was closed. He had carried the title of president, faced the fire of criticism, and walked through the storms of history. To the world, he was the man of politics, of war, of decisions that shaped nations. Yet what no one expected was that the next chapter of his life would not be written with speeches or policies, but with brushes and colors. It started quietly, almost like a whisper. After leaving office, Bush felt the weight of choices that could never be undone. He often thought of the men and women who went to war, of those who returned broken, and of those who never returned at all. Their faces haunted him. One day a friend suggested something strange, something almost laughable. Try painting. The suggestion seemed absurd, but somewhere deep inside he felt a pull. And so, almost hesitantly, he picked up a brush. The beginning was awkward. His strokes were uneven, the colors uncertain. But the canvas began to speak. Slowly, faces emerged. Not just faces, but stories. The soldier who lost a leg but never his spirit. The Marine whose eyes carried the weight of unseen battles. The veteran who smiled through pain so no one else would suffer. Each portrait was more than art. It was confession, it was memory, it was an act of healing. For Bush, painting was not about perfection. It was about connection. Each time he sat before a blank canvas, he was forced to look beyond the role of president and into the soul of a fellow human being. He listened to veterans, he heard their pain, and then he honored them the only way he could by painting them with dignity. This journey became a book called Portraits of Courage. In it, Bush revealed not only the paintings but also the voices of those he painted. It was not politics, it was not strategy. It was simply gratitude, laid bare in color and brushstrokes. People who saw the collection were often stunned. They expected the former president, the commander-in-chief, but what they found was a man transformed. In those portraits was vulnerability, a side of George W. Bush the world had rarely seen. In his Texas studio, surrounded by canvases, he discovered a truth that politics could never give him. The story of George W. Bush the painter is a story of redemption, of honoring the sacrifices of others, and of finding a way to heal through art.
Whose inspiring story of politician would you like to hear next? Tell us in the comments below.